ladies, welcome to Her Dream Life, a self-development podcast for the girls, where we talk about happiness, alignment, and building the life you love and dream. I'm your host, Sarah Diana, and we're going to be talking about something a little magical: how to find your Disneyland. Have you ever felt like life is just a never-ending cycle of work and you're just waiting for a break? What if I told you you don't have to wait to start living your dream life now? I used to be stuck in that cycle of work, always feeling like something was missing. Like I was like a hamster on a wheel. Then I realized I wasn't missing more work. I was missing joy. And it was creating my own Disneyland. By the end of this episode, you'll have tools to start living your dream life. A place where you feel alive, aligned, and ready to live your dream life. Now think of the happiest moment you've ever had. What did that look like? Hold on to that thought, because we're going to be exploring how you can bring that feeling into your daily life. Finding your Disneyland is all about living your dream life, because your life should be filled with things that make you feel excited to wake up every day. Your life, the one that is uniquely yours, and you deserve to enjoy every part of it, because implementing your dream life isn't just about setting goals or keeping a routine. It's about creating a life you love waking up to. You deserve happiness, and one of the first steps to building your dream life is intentionally filling your days and weeks with Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. Here's the thing: a lot of us are waiting for the right time, the perfect moment, or an imaginary permission slip before we let ourselves enjoy life. And some of us aren't even aware of those routines. But why wait? Why not start now? Fun, fulfillment, and happiness aren't reserved for someday or when everything is perfect. They're for right now. You already have everything you need to start creating your dream life today. And the first step: finding your Disneyland. Remember feeling as a kid when you first stepped into Disneyland? The excitement, the magic, and that feeling that anything was possible? I imagined you could bring that into your everyday life. And that's what we're doing today. Uncovering what truly brings you joy, curating your own Disneylands, and making sure you're not standing in line for things that don't even make you happy. So let's dive in. You know that feeling when people step into Disneyland? The inner child lights up, excited butterfly, and it feels like the magic is real. That is exactly what we're going to be creating in our lives. But instead of roller coasters and churros, your Disneyland is going to be things that make you feel alive. Disneyland, or Disneylands, is my definition of a place where you can feel free, aligned, and at peace with yourself. A Disneyland that exists in your life. But what does that mean to you? What is your happiest place? The place where you feel your best, most blissful, and fully you. It is personal to you and what lights you up. You can have one or more Disneylands. You deserve to have a life where you can work towards goals, along with enjoying yourself along the way. Life is not just about work. We've been often told to work 24/7 to be successful. But what is the point if we're too drained to enjoy the life that we're dreaming of, that you are building? We only have so much energy, and if we give it all to work, we're not going to have enough energy left to relax. Success starts with mindset, and if you believe happiness comes after the hard work, you'll always be chasing the next thing. But what if success was measured by how much you lived, not just how much you've worked? The quality of life should not be measured by the amount of work you do, by how much you're doing the things that your inner self truly enjoys. It's time to shift from work to work hard, play hard, in the sense of you should be able to enjoy a life as much as your work, Prioritize joy as much as you can. Take the trip, dance in your kitchen, enjoy the little moments, because happiness isn't a reward. It's a part of the process and us living our life. So what is your Disneyland? So let's talk about what your Disneyland looks like. When I say Disneyland, I think of your personal happy place. What makes you feel the most like you? What activities make you forget the world around you and just feel good? It could be anything from a hobby you love, a place that feels peaceful, an activity that fills you with excitement. Take a moment and think about it. Close your eyes if you need to. And picture a time where you felt pure joy. Maybe it was when you were painting, hiking in nature, journaling, dancing in your room, or even spending time with friends that make you feel seen and heard. Your Disneyland might be something small and simple, like listening to your favorite playlist while getting ready for the day. Or it could be something more elaborate, like planning your next trip to exploring a new country or city you've always dreamed of visiting. The key here is that Disneyland is a place where you feel in flow, where everything feels easy and right. And the best part, it can be a part of your life today. Now that we talked about what Disneyland is, let's talk about why it matters. Why should you bother finding this place of joy? Why does it matter? First of all, joy is essential to living your dream life. It is the fuel that keeps you going. When we engage in activities that bring us joy, we're more likely to feel more motivated, more energized, and aligned with our goals. Joy is what helps us tap into our creativity, our passion, and our authenticity. In other words, if you make space in your life for joy, you're actually becoming more of who you truly are. And the more aligned with who you really are, it is easier to manifest things that truly matter to you. Your Disneylands are personal to you. Not everyone has to like it. It's what makes you feel alive. Whatever's your cup of tea should only matter to you, since you're the only one that's going to be sipping it. Have you ever heard of that quote, "It ain't nobody's business what's in my cup"? Let's remind ourselves of that when we're enjoying our Disneylands. Don't ever let anyone make you feel ashamed of, "Oh, I like this. I'm interested in that. I love doing this." If you love doing it, why not? Don't let anyone stop you from doing things that make you feel happy and joyful. Let's remind ourselves of that when we're enjoying our Disneylands. So how to bring your Disneyland in your life today? All right, now that we've established what your Disneyland is and why it's so important, let's talk about how to bring more of it in your daily life. Okay, start with small steps. Sometimes the idea of adding more fun into our lives can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. You don't need to rearrange or throw away your entire schedule. We can start with small pockets of joy throughout your week. Baby steps, baby step. If you love reading, set aside 10 minutes each morning to dive into a book. If you love painting, carve out some time on the weekend to work on a canvas. So integrating Disneyland in your routine, the easier it will be to maintain that magic. For example, if being outdoors is your Disneyland, find more ways to incorporate more outdoor time into your everyday life. Whether that's taking a walk during your lunch, or going for a hike, or spending time in a nearby park. I want to recommend to you guys something that might help you integrating your Disneylands. So it's called the rule of 3. Every 3 days, you're going to reconnect with yourself and do something small, one of the mini Disneylands. And every 3 weeks, you're going to plan a date night, that's like a solo night, a solo date with yourself, or it could be a night with the girlies, or a spa day. And then we have every 3 months. So every 3 months, you'll go on a trip, big or small, somewhere you either love going to or somewhere where you've always wanted to go. For me, it's Italy. I've never been, and I just want to go. I just want to go. I just want to dress cute and wander around and I'm just a girl and just be a girl. And just enjoy the beauty of what that city has. Like, it's somewhere I've really wanted to go. So I will be going this year and I'm super excited. Another step of integrating the Disneylands in your life. Give yourself permission. This is a big one. Sometimes we feel like we don't deserve fun, especially when we're busy or we have a lot of responsibilities. But that's not true. Fun is not a reward. It is a necessity. Give yourself permission to enjoy life, no matter where you're at on your journey. And also, another tip, surround yourself with joyful people. Disneyland is often a shared experience, and your Disneyland can actually be a person that just allows you to be yourself. Like my best friend, like I love hanging out with her, like no matter what we do, like I have a good time, and just as long as I'm with her, like it's a good time. So with your Disneylands, why not surround yourself with people that bring out the best in you? Find those friends that make you laugh, support you in your passions, and encourage you to live your best life. When you're around those people that uplift you, your Disneyland experience and your dream life only gets better. So, as we wrap up today's episode, here's your challenge. Find your Disneyland. It's not something you need to wait on or to wish for. It's something you can create right now in your own life. Your Disneyland is a place of joy, bliss, and being truly yourself. And it's waiting for you to step into it. A little gift for you guys. I created a free worksheet designed to help you guys find your Disneyland while also bringing awareness to the activities that aren't really your cup of tea. This guide will help you discover what truly brings you joy and how to connect it into your daily life, getting you one step closer to living your dream life. Starting today, you are worthy of enjoying your life right now. When you make time for the things that bring you joy, you're actually making space for your dream life to unfold. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Her Dream Life. I hope you feel inspired to create more joy into your life. Make sure you're only investing your energy and time into what genuinely lights you up and to live the life that feels aligned with who you truly are. If you watched until the end of this episode and you're here, comment a castle with sparkles. If you're listening to the audio version, be sure to hit the download button and share this episode with your girlies who just need a little sparkle in their life and need to pour into themselves. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi girlies! Hope you like the blue and the little blue balls. I hope you like them. They're so cute because I usually normally wear like pink, but today is blue for Disneyland to fit the theme. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Links will be in the description to follow the podcast on Instagram and on TikTok, as well as how to find your Disneyland worksheet. Remember to shoot for the stars. You deserve to have it all. See you next Monday, and until then, live your dream life.